welcome to my world. Yo, I'm only gonna say this once. Escanor is freaking broken. Escanor is broken, man. Okay, that was twice, but you know what I'm saying? Bro, we got 3 chapters this week. Not 1, not 2, but thrice. Not once, not twice, but thrice. We got 3 chapters this week, and the Nanatsu no taizai, bro. I already reviewed chapter 230. Now, today we got 231, and we got 232. And yo, bro, let me tell you something. Escanor is not stronger than Meliodas. He's not. He's not. It took him. He had to go to his pinnacle to beat Meliodas. Meliodas wasn't even trying. He wasn't even trying, bro. He was not. He was punking Escanor for both chapters, up until Escanor went into the one form. Bro, if it wasn't for that, he one-shotted Meliodas too. So that's okay. Escanor's top. And then Meliodas, Meliodas is like, yo, okay, hold on. Before I get down to that, hold on, let me run through the chapter. The chapter is straight hands, straight fighting. Yo, they're sizing. You see the first chapter, they're sizing each other up and shit. Meliodas is like, get the fuck out of the way. I'm in a really bad mood. Escanor was like, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm in a really good mood. Escanor's always he's bringing down the hammer. He's just bringing down the hammer and bringing down the hammer. But yo, you know what? Meliodas needs this dude. He needs this man in the face. And we see Escanor bleed. I'm like, what? Escanor is bleeding? Oh my. Yo. And freaking Escanor, he gets hit against the cube. Meliodas hits this man so hard, he gets bumped into Merlin's cube. Bro. Yo. I thought the perfect cube was gonna break. I'm surprised the perfect cube didn't break. Escanor, it's high noon, right? He tries to go into his little like sun thing. He tries to throw it at Meliodas. Meliodas full counters that shit. He full counters it. I think out of the freaking, he full counters it. It hits the perfect cube, still doesn't break. I'm like, this perfect cube is legit. Like, come on now. And it just disperses throughout the whole cube. Yo. At the end of chapter 231, Meliodas punks Escanor. He punks him. He goes, it's almost noon. It's almost high noon. Escanor grows. He gets big and shit. You know how he do. Yo, this man is hulked. This man hulked out. You know what I'm saying? He's huge. He's down. And before he even used that form, at the first page of 231, yo, this man, Meliodas was like to his dick. That's how short Meliodas, like hair and all. He was like to his dick. He gets even further, bro. He grows even further. Yo. And Hawk, we get Escanor's power level. Escanor's power level is 114,000. It's crazy. I'm like, okay, maybe it's gonna be even now. No, not even close. Meliodas is still punking this man. He comes down with the hammer one more time. Super cut or whatever, super slice or whatever. Yo, nothing. Meliodas punks this man. He punches him in the gut or in the chest, around this area. He punches him. Done. Easy. Done. Nothing. Yo, at the end of that chapter of 231, Meliodas got his foot on this man's head. Like, that's all you got? Like, no human's gonna be able to defeat me. Like, come on now. Like, some of the Sins were like, yo, Merlin, why don't you take down the cube? If you don't, Escanor's gonna die. But like, nah. She's like, if I do that, we will die. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Meliodas will surely kill us, because this ain't Meliodas. Because apparently, since his wrath is like out, all his emotions and his memories, they're like gone. They're like overtaken by his like evil nature and shit. So he's not gonna like see them as like, oh, that's Bond. He doesn't even know who Escanor is. Like, yo, it's crazy. Okay, so we go over to 232. Escanor is like, he's messed up, but he's still fighting though. He's still fighting. He's not no bitch. So he's still fighting, but he's still getting punked. Meliodas is like doing like divine slashes and shit, like over 1,000 cuts and stuff. Fucking, he's using like Hellblade. I forgot, he got him in the side. He got him in the freaking stomach, and he used like Hellblades on him. Easy, like it was nothing. Like, it was crazy. That's why I say Meliodas did not try at all. He barely tried. He gave like 5%. Escanor was giving 110% from the jump. Ever since Meliodas kicked that man in the face and started making him bleed, he was doing 110%. You know what I'm saying? He kept getting stronger, yeah. But Meliodas stayed at like basically the same level. He saw Escanor as nothing. Like honestly, if it wasn't for the one, and Merlin says what Escanor was doing the whole time, their fight equated to like a minute. He was buying time, because that even proves it. He was buying time. He knew he couldn't beat Meliodas without this form. I don't care. Okay, I honestly don't care who wins, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just stating facts. Like, Escanor would have lost if it wasn't for Meliodas. Hey, I think Meliodas didn't even go all out. So what I'm saying is, without the one, Escanor would have lost. But if Meliodas would have used more than like 5% of his power, Escanor would still lose. So I still say Meliodas in that form, if he actually tried, would beat Escanor in the one period. But Merlin says that form, the one, is like a pinnacle, like it's like the pinnacle of power. It's like power personified, basically. And yo, this is how prideful Escanor is. All right. So Meliodas does like this divine 1,000 slashes or something. You know what I'm saying? Then you see Escanor's back, the freaking lion. I was like, oh, it's over. Meliodas lost. Meliodas lost. It's over. So he does this move called fucking it's called Escanor Divine. It's called Divine Blade Escanor. Yo, you see this man? He's just like, the power is just like seething off of him. You see like flames in his eyes. I'm like, yo, and he he doesn't have his little axe, his sun axe no more. Meliodas like threw that shit away. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. You know? Oh yeah. Before I get, Meliodas did get a punch. I mean, Escanor did get a punch of Meliodas. Like in 232, like Meliodas stabbed him. Like he like threw his sword, and then he came behind it. He got Escanor in the side, right? But then he didn't get his sword back because Escanor, he just like, it got stuck in Escanor. Escanor saw it. He's like, fuck this shit. He threw it. It got lodged into the ground. You know what I'm saying? And then he got like a hit off of him. Because Meliodas was like surprised. He was like, what the fuck? Where's my sword? Yeah. But back to what I was saying. Yeah, he did the 100 divine slashes and all that. 1,000 divine slashes. Escanor, the freaking cut. He didn't have his sword, his axe blade. He just used his hand. He cut Meliodas on some bleach type shit. He cut him in half like this. And Meliodas passed out. So he one hit Meliodas. I'm like, yo, Escanor is fucking broken. But the next chapter is called Damage. So I'm thinking Escanor's done. And Meliodas is probably, I mean, Meliodas can regenerate. So Meliodas is probably gonna be fine. But Escanor, I don't know. People have been saying Escanor is like is like what Meliodas is to the Demon King. He's kind of like a proxy in a way. Like Escanor is like the goddess, the divine angel. He's like to her what Meliodas is to the Demon King, and I can see that honestly because she had a sun covering over her face. He's the fucking sun god basically. So yeah. But these two chapters, yo man, people got what they wanted. You know the obvious answer, but Escanor had to win this for Meliodas to come back to how he was. Yeah, but let me know what y'all think. Yo, these two chapters, 10 out of 10. These, oh my gosh, man. It's something people have been waiting to see so long, especially me. Yeah, tell me what you guys think. Like, comment, rate, and subscribe. Click the little bell if you want to know when I make another video. And I'm out.